Hello everyone, welcome back to the POPSICLE KNIGHT channel. My name is Joseph and today I'll be showcasing Dhelmise VMAX from Shining Fates. The build I'm showcasing today is for the expanded format. But before that, I want to first thank you for taking the time out of your day to check out this video. Please don't forget to click the like button if you like this video, hit the thumbs down if you don't. Also, please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. With that said, let's get started. Let's start with Dhelmise V. This card actually came out of the Sword and Shield base set, however, was reprinted in the Shining Fates set. It has 220 HP with 2 attacks. The first one is Anchor Anger. For 1 grass energy, it will do 30 base damage. However, if one of your Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, this attack will do 120 damage instead. And its second attack is Giga Hammer. For 2 grass and 1 colorless, it will do 200 damage, and you can't use this attack the next turn. And its Dynamax evolution is Dhelmise VMAX. It has an exceptionally high HP of 330 HP, and it has 2 powerful attacks. Let's actually start with its second attack, Max Anchor. For 2 grass and 1 colorless, it will do 240 base damage, and it can't use this attack during your next turn. So this one is a very straightforward attack. But its first attack is what we will be focusing on in today's video. Its first attack is Swinging Chain. This will do damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon anywhere on the board, whether it's in the active or bench. Starting with 1 grass energy, this attack will deal 30 damage times the number of grass energy attached to this Pokemon. In the standard format with this attack, you can start dealing 90 damage with 3 grass energy. So it is a little underwhelming. However, in the expanded format, we have a secret support that will make this attack the most deadliest attack in the game. I present to you Venusaur with the Jungle Totem ability. Each basic grass energy attached to your Pokemon, that is any Pokemon and it doesn't have to be grass type, provides 2 grass energy instead, and you cannot stack this ability. So with the help of Venusaur, all of a sudden, Dhelmise VMAX Swinging Chain attack damage becomes doubled. So with 3 grass energy, this attack will do 180 damage. With 4, it will deal 240, 5 will do 300, and 6 grass energies will do 360 damage, which really knocks out any Pokemon in the game, which is insane. And because Venusaur doubles the grass energy, attack cost or even retreat cost for your Pokemon requires you to attach less energy to start attacking or to retreat. But because Venusaur has a high retreat cost of 4, your opponent could lock this one in the active. But with the help of the Float Stone, when attached to your Pokemon, its retreat cost becomes 0. This way you can keep it safe in the bench. I'm also using Bench Barrier Mew because there's so many Pokemon nowadays that can damage the bench, so this will help us keep our bench Pokemon safe from receiving any damage. To help energize our Dhelmise VMAX, we'll be using Rillaboom with the Voltage Beat ability. Once during your turn, you can search your deck for 2 grass energy and attach them to one of your Pokemon. Although it's not completely necessary to have this one in play, against Pokemon with higher HP though, you could really count on this one to quickly multiply the energy attached on Dhelmise VMAX, further increasing the damage output of its Swinging Chain attack. One of the bigger challenge is because Venusaur and Rillaboom are both Stage 2 Pokemon. You will really have to dig for your rare candies, evolution incense, or Pokemon communication in your deck. So to help with that, I'll be using 1 copy of Gormandize Snorlax. While its ability ends your turn, you can draw cards until you have 7 in your hand. But even if you already have 7 cards in your hand, you can also use Zacian V's Intrepid Sword ability. While it also ends your turn, you can draw 3 cards. Skyla can also help find the item cards you need to complete the evolutions for Venusaur and Rillaboom. And I'm also using Steven's Resolve. While it ends your turn, you can search your deck for any 3 cards and put them in your hand. Just hope your opponent doesn't Marnie those cards to the bottom of your deck. But other than that, this card is going to be a real good support. Now for the other cards worth noting, because we're relying on using as much energy as we can, Energy Recycler will help us shuffle 5 basic energy cards from the discard pile back into the deck. I'm also using 2 VS Seeker so that we can reuse our support cards such as Cynthia, Marnie, or Sonia. As for the stadiums, Turffield Stadium will help us find the evolution Pokemon from our deck. Life Forest can also help us heal 60 damage to one of our Pokemon and even remove all special conditions on it. And finally, for energy, I'm using 1 Aromatic Energy just in case we face off against matchups that utilize special conditions and we don't have Life Forest in play. I also have one weakness guard energy, which is almost essential for this build because of the ever popular fire type dex builds that are out there. And since we have Venusaur to double our energies, we'll only be using 11 copies of grass energies. So for setup, it's ideal that you get Snorlax or Zacian V, so that you'll have a drawing engine in the very beginning of the game. And the first ones you really have to think about setting up as quickly as possible is first of all Venusaur, and next is Rillaboom. Only after you've strategized how to completely set these up completely to their stage 2, you can then focus on getting your Dhelmise VMAX in play. This is actually a pretty straightforward deck. You just have to energize and attack. And the only real challenge is getting Venusaur and Rillaboom set up as quickly as possible because they are both stage 2. When you have the right setup, you can practically one-hit KO any Pokemon in the game anywhere on the board. And that's pretty much it. The deck list will be in the description below. But enough talk, let's see some gameplay. Yes, let's go first. We always want to go first. Well, I like going first with this deck anyways. We got Bulbasaur to go into the active. Alright, we are going up against ADP from the very start. We'll just put this Turffield Stadium, get ourselves a Venusaur, and we'll put this energy here just in case we need to retreat with it. If they Marnie or whatever. So once we evolve, all we have to do is get a rare candy to get it evolved. But let's see, we do need another basic on our bench. Let's just use Skylight, I think. Maybe get a quick ball. That way we can get a basic Pokemon. Maybe we can get Zacian V off the bat. We'll get rid of this energy. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for the Zacian V for now. Switch it out because ADP can't knock out Zacian V. Alright, so we're with the Intrepid Sword. We do get a rare candy off the bat, which is really good. And we have a Dhelmise V. So what we're gonna do in the next turn is use the rare candy, evolve into Venusaur so that we can double up our energies. And then we can put Dhelmise V in the bench. And most likely use Cynthia on our next turn. So, the typical strategy for ADP Zacian. Ooh, that was a close one. Yeah, so there's the Altered Creation GX. So we need to get this going as soon as possible. So let's evolve into Venusaur using the rare candy. I think I'm just gonna use Cynthia here, shuffle all our cards, then draw 6. We don't get anything, so we'll use Turffield Stadium to get another one of these, and just Pokemon Communication to get ourselves a Grookey, so we can get our Rillaboom started. So we're just gonna Intrepid Sword here. Even if they attack with ADP, they're not gonna knock out our Zacian, and they're out of cards in their hand. So that's good for us. That way they don't have a lot of options. They can energize that Zacian, but we're still safe. Alright, so for this next turn, ooh, we got a rare candy. Let's actually get ourselves a Rillaboom. Then we can use their candy to evolve into Rillaboom. Now we can add a lot of energies on our Dhelmise V. So I'm just gonna put one on one of them. And let's see. I'll just voltage speed 2 more energies on this Dhelmise. And I think I'm gonna use Skyla to get myself an evolution incense so I can get a VMAX. That way, none of their Pokemon can knock it out, even if they have a boss's order or something like that. I'm just gonna Intrepid Sword. They will get 3 prizes for this Zacian V if they attack once more. Oh, there's another ADP. Okay, well, I mean, we have a Turffield Stadium. They'll get 3 prize card for that. If I evolve into another Dhelmise VMAX, they won't be able to KO any of my V or VMAX in one hit, so they'll have to contend with Venusaur or Rillaboom. So I'm just gonna get a Dhelmise VMAX to evolve this, so they won't be able to knock it out. And I'll Voltage Beat 2 more energies on Dhelmise VMAX. And let's see, I think I'll just Swinging Chain for 300 damage on the bench. Oh my gosh, it's so strong. So all we have to do is knock out this ADP and then we win. That's it. So either way, if they I think they'll have to knock out... Oh, they get heads. That's okay, we have a replacement on our hand and we can Voltage Beat anyways. We basically win this game. even if they gust Venusaur into the active, we already have a lot of energies that we need to KO ADP. So Brave Blade's not gonna work on that. He has too many HP, so too easy. Too easy, guys. ADP Zacian. Voltage Beat, 2 more energies. So that's it. Just knock out that ADP. There is no hiding. 420 damage. Insane. Good game. ADP Zacian is like taking candy from a baby. Alright, on to our next match. Alright, let's go first. There's our Zacian. That's good. Can start drawing, and we have a lot of Quick Ball, which is really good. Just gotta think about which one we want to discard. Let's see. Let's discard one of these switches, and we're gonna get Bulbasaur all set up from the beginning. Then get rid of this via Seeker and get Grookey. So in case we get any rare candy or anything like that, we're ready to go. So with this build, I don't have any stage 1s for Bulbasaur or Grookey, so we are relying on rare candy with this. So I think it's the fastest way of really setting these up. So for instance, we already have 2 evolution instants in our hand, so all we need is a rare candy. And I think Zacian V and Snorlax actually make a good speaking of Snorlax, make a good drawing engine for this deck. So I'm just gonna get 2 Dhelmise V set up, so even if they knock out one, we'll have one ready to go. And I think I'm gonna put Snorlax and probably switch it out, because that way even if they knock it out, they won't get 2 prize card. So I'm gonna Intrepid Sword here. Either way, I could have Gormandise or Intrepid Sword, but that's fine. We do need that rare candy real quick, and we have to be careful not to... Well, they're gonna Marnie, yeah. What I was saying is we have to be careful not to evolve into Dhelmise VMAX just yet, because we are up against a fire deck. So we have Reshizard here and a Centiskorch VMAX. So I'm gonna use Steven's Resolve, get these 3. We do have 2 rare candies from the Marnie that our opponent did, so it's actually really good. So that sets us up really nicely in this next turn. we can evolve into both the stage 2 Pokemon that we really need for this deck. So let's attach an energy on this one. Rare Candy to evolve into Rillaboom. And then we can Rare Candy to evolve into a Venusaur. And we can evolve into Dhelmise VMAX, I suppose, and we can just Voltage Beat. 2 energies on it. And I'll use Skyla to get an Evolution Incense, maybe to get another... Ooh, we don't have any more Dhelmise VMAX, so I think I'm just gonna go with the Float Stone. Or Guzma is good. Cynthia, you know, I'll go with Cynthia because we might need better hands in our next turn. So I'll just Gormandize for now. And we get another Cynthia, so oh well, it's fine. So we want to build up Dhelmise VMAX as fast as possible. Maybe we can knock out the Centiskorch VMAX in one hit, and we just need to get that Weakness Guard energy, because even if they use the GX attack for Reshizard, it's not gonna knock out Dhelmise VMAX as long as we have that Weakness Guard, because it's only hitting for 300 damage. So the only one we gotta really worry about, I think, is this Centiskorch VMAX. But maybe we can get it with Cynthia in the next turn, so I'm just gonna put Dhelmise VMAX here. And Voltage Speed, 2 energies. Before we attach any energies, actually, we need to manually attach that Weakness Guard. So I'm just gonna Cynthia here. Unfortunately, we don't get it. We do only have 1 copy in the deck, so you know, I'm not expecting it. We could Dedenne. Wait, I don't have Dedenne in this deck. You'll see what I mean in the next portion of this video. But let's see, Grookey. I think I'll just have to retreat, actually. Maybe I can put Grookey in the bench and then retreat. Put Grookey in the active for the meantime, unless they have like a boss's order. Let me just use Ordinary Rod. Let's see, Via Seeker. Maybe get a Skyla. Yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get the Weakness Guard, so I'm just gonna retreat here into Grookey, Intrepid Sword. Still didn't get it. Hopefully they don't have any boss order or Guzma or anything like that to gust our Dhelmise VMAX. Otherwise, that's it. We can set up another one because we do have an Evolution Incense. We could do that, but we need that Weakness Guard for sure. But our opponent will have it under control if they have boss's order. But thankfully, they used Marnie, so they don't have anything. Good. So here it comes. Weakness Guard. So what we're gonna do here, I think what I'm gonna do here is first take care of the Centiskorch VMAX. Even with that Big Charm, it's not gonna survive the attack. 480. We need to survive. So we need to take care of Centiskorch VMAX because it's the only one that can basically knock out any of our VMAX, even with the Weakness Guard. So I'll just Voltage Beat 2 more energies here. Nothing should survive any of its Swinging Chains attack anymore. So 420, knocking out this Centiskorch VMAX. Oh man, I feel so sorry for these Pokemon. Dhelmise VMAX is just overwhelmingly strong. Oh man, yeah. So even with this tag team, It's not gonna knock out unless they remove our weakness guard. That's it. And even then, we could just charge up the new Dhelmise VMAX and still win. Alright, let's just put this energy here. Voltage speed for maximum damage. 10 grass energy, so that's... The next portion of this video is a different variation of this build. It is less consistent than the other one in my opinion, but it works. And this is actually my preliminary build. While I do prefer the other one, it's just that the gameplay footage I've accumulated with this build I think deserves to be showcased as well. So we're still focusing on Dhelmise VMAX swinging chain attack. The major differences for this build will be the following. First, we'll be utilizing Rowlet and Exeggutor GX tag team, and it has the super growth attack which allows you to completely evolve any one grass type Pokemon in your bench. However, you need the complete line in your deck. In other words, you'll need Bulbasaur in your bench first, and then Ivysaur and Venusaur must be in your deck. And the same way with Grookey, it has to be in your bench first, and then Thwackey and Rillaboom must be in your deck to fully evolve it. Since you must have the stage 1s included, I think this fills up your deck space a bit more. I do think that the rare candy mechanic works a bit faster than this one, but Rowlet and Alolan Exeggutor tag team is already by itself very strong. And as a secondary attacker, I've included Shaman Prism Star with the attack Flower Storm, and with the help of Venusaur, really, you only need 1 energy to attack with this one. It does 30 damage times the amount of basic energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So this can actually get as strong as Dhelmise VMAX attack, depending on how many grass energy are attached to all of your Pokemon, multiplied by 2 because of Venusaur's ability. I've also included Zarude V with its Jungle Rising attack, and again with the help of Venusaur, for just 1 grass energy, you can attack and attach up to 2 energies from your hand to your bench Pokemon in any way you like, and then fully heal the Pokemon you attach those energies to. And I actually played Dedenne GX and Crobat V for consistency with this build. The other trainer cards that are a bit different here are Energy Retrieval, Acerola to help any Pokemon that we have damage on it back into our hand. I also have Boss's Orders and Cynthia and Caitlyn. I'll also include this deck list in the description below if you're interested. But enough talk, let's take a look at the gameplays for this build. Alright, Evil Granny. That's a nice name. Yeah, let's go first. Okay, we got Rowlet Exeggutor tag team. That's gonna go into the active. We have Bulbasaur. Put the energy here. We will have to hold on. Let's use Quick Ball first. Get rid of this, and I'm gonna get myself a Grookey. And we can't evolve them yet because we're going first. So we're up against a Tapu Koko, and a Mew. Hypnotic Laser, and that's gonna poison us and sleep. Okay, wow. Yeah, so hopefully it wakes up in the next turn. Flying Flip does 20 damage to all of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, so they're gonna Marnie us, which is good. That way we can use Super Growth with Ivysaur in the deck. We can fully evolve our Venusaur. We can Acerola. Let's just put the Life Force there. We can fully heal and remove all ailments from our Rowlet. Put another energy here. And I'm just gonna Super Growth Venusaur for sure. So always, for me, I think evolving Venusaur is like the first priority. So like with all the energies we have on Rowlet Exeggutor already, we can even just attach 1 more energy. We can use this GX attack, and we can actually start attacking with just regular attack because it technically already has 4 energies right now. So that's what makes Venusaur really crazy good for any grass decks in Expanded, especially the ones that requires a lot of grass energy. Okay, so they take away our life forest, and they're gonna attach exploding balloon. Let's see, bursting balloon. Discard this, and 6 damage counters. So if we attack that Pokemon, we get hit with 6 damage counters. Interesting. I'll just put energy on Rowlet Executor, and I think I'll just attack Calming Hurricane for 150, and that will heal us 30. So even with the 6 damage counter, we're only at 70. So we're still okay. We're still okay. So this Mew can also copy any attacks from any Pokemon in play. Or I think basic Pokemon in play. Okay, they're gonna put the exploding balloon again. With a quick ball, they're gonna get Crobat V, so they get 5 cards. Get another quick ball. Ah, I see what their strategy here. So with Tapu Koko and those exploding balloons, basically 430 damage. Unbelievable. So with Mew, it can copy Sableye's attack as well. So with Tapu Koko doing all those damage, Mew can just knock out any Pokemon with a lot of damage counters on them. So, oh my goodness. That is a really good deck. Nice build. I'm just going to put Snorlax in the active. We're just going to Gorman Dice here. Get us a lot of cards. Anyways, they won't be able to hit for much. I don't think they'll be able to attack anyways right now because they need to be behind in prices to use that special energy. But unfortunately, they're gonna put Tapu Koko in the active again. They're gonna, yeah, counter energy. That's what they're using. So it becomes 2 energies of any kind. As long as you're behind on prizes. But now they can't use that because we're behind on prizes. Okay, they're gonna use Hypnotic Laser. Ooh, there goes our Tapu Koko. Oh, not Tapu Koko. There goes our Grookey. We do have a Dhelmise. We can put it in play, I guess. Use Pokecom. Get another Grookey. Put an energy on this Dhelmise V. Marnie. Wow. They just need 2 more. They just need to knock out Zarude or Dhelmise V. Let's see. We're just gonna Gorman Dice. We don't really have anything. They have such a simple deck, but it's so deadly. My goodness. How are we gonna win this? Okay. Bursting Balloon. They're gonna use Cynthia. Man, I wish we had Mew here. Where's Mew? What are we gonna do here? Let's evolve into Dhelmise VMAX. Let's see. Because even if we use Zarude, they're just gonna knock it out with Mew. Oh no, they can't because they don't have the energy requirement for it. So I'm just gonna get a Crobat V. Let's see. Maybe we can attach an energy first. Yeah. Attach an energy on Dhelmise VMAX. Use Crobat, get 2 cards for it. We can get rid of that. Use Pokecom, get rid of this. get a Thwacky evolve, so it should still be, it should be able to survive Tapu Koko's attack. We can switch out and use Swinging Chain. I think we should be able to survive a few more hits, but I think I'm just gonna go Gormandize actually. We need more options here. If we can get rid of that Sableye V, we should be okay, I think. Unless they have another one. Yeah, Cynthia. We do have Rillaboom. Not that we need it, because a lot of their Pokemon is pretty weak actually. But if we can target the Sableye, get one of those, get the Crobat V, that'll get us 4 prize card and then eliminate one more. Okay, 20. So, but if we can get 3 prize cards, that'll put us in even ground, and they still won't be able to use counter energy. So I think what I'm gonna do here is switch out to Dhelmise VMAX now, and put another energy on it. Voltage beat, we should be fine. Put an energy on Dhelmise VMAX some more. Swinging Chain, get rid of that. They'll get us 2 cards. They still can't use counter energy on Mew, so they're gonna keep hitting with Tapu Koko. That's all they can do. Our Pokemon in the bench should still survive, except for Snorlax actually, because it's gonna get knocked out here. But for the rest of our Pokemon, we should be fine. And I think I'm just gonna use Max Anchor here, because if we eliminate this, that'll get us 1 prize card, and all we have to do is target that Crobat V for the win. Unless our opponent has another Sableye and then they put Mew, but they still can't use counter energy, because we are behind prices, not them. So all they can do is attack with this Tapu Koko right now. But all of our Pokemon should still survive. And then after that, that's it. All we have to do is hit for that Crobat V, get 2 prizes for it, and then we win the game. I think we got this. That was a close one. I appreciate the deck that they built here. Very nice. Flying Flip. Yep, there it is. So we got this game. All we have to do is get these energies. We really don't have to, but let's see how much damage we can get here. Swinging Chain on Crobat V, 420 damage with 7 energy. Good game. Wow, that was a good game. A really close one too. Alright. Let's go for another game. We win the coin flip. We like to go first. So Dhelmise V goes into the active. See, that's what I appreciate about Dhelmise V, is because you can attack anywhere on the board, unless they have Mew, Benchberry Mew. Other than that, even then, you know, with Venusaur, it multiplies its attack double, so the active is really not gonna survive. So we are up against a Falinks deck, Falinks V and regular Falinks. So high defense, really high defense, very fast to set up. Just get a bunch of Falinks Vs that'll increase your defense. You can use B to get all those energies on the V, Falinks V, and start attacking. So we're just gonna use Cynthia here. Not much option. Anchor Anger, not. Wow. So the defense on this one is gonna be a challenge. At least they are not hitting for weakness, and we're not hitting for weakness. So it's even out with in that respect. However, they do have more defense than we do. So our main goal here is to really set up our Venusaur as quickly as possible. And 150 damage. My goodness. Where's Ivysaur? Let's just put use Sonia, and I'm gonna get Rowlet, Executor, Tag Team, and a Grookey, I think. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for that. So put that there, put that there. Evolve into Ivysaur. Switch into Rowlet, Executor, Tag Team. Put this energy on our Tag Team. And I'm just gonna use Super Growth. Oh, not Venusaur. Let's see, Thwackey. No, yeah, Thwackey. And then Rillaboom. Yeah, I was thinking of getting Dhelmise VMAX so that they won't knock it out, because they are only hitting for 150. But I think setting up Rillaboom is a lot better. Maybe we can stall with Rowlet and Executor for the meantime. Team attack, 150. So they are hitting for 150 only, at least. Well, they're gonna knock out our tag team in the next turn if we're not careful. We can use Acerola. Let's Voltage Beat first, and I think I'm gonna put that on Rowlet Executor. I might have to use its GX attack so that we can get rid of its energies. That way they won't be able to attack. There's our Venusaur. There, and another Dhelmise V. So let me use Pokecom first, Pokemon Communication first. Get myself a Zarude V. And we can heal up these two Pokemon even. Let's see. Let's I think I'm gonna Tropical Hour GX first. 120 damage, okay. They'll get rid of all their energies, put it back into the deck. So that should stall for a little bit. And then we can use Zarude V to heal up our Pokemon. Oh, I should have played the Dhelmise V in the bench actually. That's okay. That is okay. Pokemon catcher. Okay, so they don't attack. Cool. I really want Zarude to be able to heal up these two. We only have one energy in the discard pile. Let me just use Quick Ball here for now. I'm gonna use the Dene GX. Let's see. Did they change into? Okay, very good. We have Dhelmise VMAX, so we can evolve that. So they won't be able to knock it out now. Voltage Beat. 2 energies on Dhelmise VMAX, so it should be able to knock out those Falinks Vs. I'm just gonna max anchor this one. 140. Wow, minus 100. Minus 100. Minus 100 damage. That's a very tanky Pokemon for sure. So this Dhelmise VMAX should survive a hit, and then maybe we can use Zarude V in the next turn. We can use that envelope to get more energies. Let's see. Oh, we got 2 more energies left. Yeah, I mean they can't attack. Might as well. Let's just keep attacking their Pokemon. Let's just keep attacking. No escape. They don't have a Mew. Next up are the Vs. So we just need to knock out 2 of the Vs and we should win this game. Okay, Crobat. They need to get like twin energy. Okay, there's a double energy. Pokegear. Professor's Research. Oof, 120. Oh yeah, because they lost 1 Falinks, their attack goes down. Alright, so we're looking good, Let's just put this energy here. And I think I'm gonna retreat into Zarude V for now. Oh wait, we don't have any more energy. Let's see. Yeah, let me just retreat first and go into Rowlet Executor instead. I'm gonna Marnie. Because I need this Dhelmise VMAX to live. I don't want them to knock it out. Use energy retrieval. And I think I'm just gonna Calming Hurricane for 70. My goodness, their defense is still very high. Yeah, we need the. I just need to use Zarude to heal Dhelmise VMAX, because even if we knock out the Falinks, they could just attack immediately with the Falinks V and knock out our Dhelmise VMAX. So I don't want that to happen. So I think retreating was the best course of action at that moment. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments below, guys. What would you have done? But when you're in the moment, you make the decision based on the analysis that you've collected in the moment while you play. So, I mean, you can use this. Get 2 energies. See if we can retreat into Zarude. Okay. Put an energy here. Use put that life forest. We can heal up Alolan Executor and Jungle Rising on Dhelmise while hitting for 20 damage to KO the Falinks. So we'll fully heal our Dhelmise VMAX, getting us 1 prize card, get a rare candy. We should be fine. So we can retreat with Zarude V from this point out. From this point on, even if they knock it out, they'll only get 2 prize cards, but they still can't attack. So I'm gonna use Acerola to just get this tag team out. That way we don't have any liability. I'm gonna put this energy on Dhelmise VMAX and start attacking their Falinks V for 440 damage, even with all that defense. Unbelievable. Crazy Dhelmise VMAX. This is the strongest grass Pokemon in the game right now, I think. Amazing Pokemon. That's it. They can't attack or anything. All we have to do is knock out one of their Pokemon. Doesn't matter who, and we can target any of them. There it is. They scoop. Well, good game to our opponent. Dhelmise VMAX is very powerful, but in the expanded format, with the help of Venusaur, its power is doubled. I could honestly say that this may be the most powerful grass Pokemon in the game in the expanded format at the moment. I think this is a really fun deck. I highly recommend it. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to smash that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Feel free to share this content, and please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay safe and have a great day.